The message arrived on a quiet Tuesday morning. Dr. Kim stood frozen before the massive screen displaying the alien vessel that had appeared at the edge of Earth's solar system. It was unlike anything humans had ever designed. Organic curves blended with geometric precision, moving with an unsettling grace. "They're hailing us," said Dr. Park, his voice steady despite the tremor in his hands. The alien that appeared on screen called itself Ambassador Gull of the Keldari Confederation. Its skin was iridescent, shifting between blues and greens as it spoke in perfect English. "Your species has advanced quickly," Ambassador Gull observed, "perhaps too quickly." For 3 days, diplomats and scientists engaged with the Keldari, learning of their vast confederation spanning hundreds of star systems. They seemed interested in peaceful exchange, asking questions about Earth's cultures and achievements. On the 4th day, Ambassador Gull's demeanor changed. "We have evaluated your species," it announced to the United Nations Assembly. "The Keldari only respect those who can stand their ground. Combat is the true measure of a civilization's worth." President Lee rose from her seat. "We prefer peaceful coexistence." The ambassador's skin darkened. "Preference is irrelevant. You will demonstrate your martial capability, or your planet will be classified as a protectorate under Keldari management." Before Earth could formulate a response, a Keldari warship destroyed the mining colony on Europa, killing 800 people. General Han slammed his fist on the table. "They expect us to cower. We won't." In an underground facility beneath the Pacific Ocean, representatives from every major military power gathered to formulate humanity's response. Captain G, fresh from the academy, watched in awe as former enemies now worked together with singular purpose. "The Keldari fleet outmatches us in every conventional metric," stated Admiral Cho. "But they don't understand human ingenuity." Dr. Song presented her findings. "Their ships rely on quantum communication we can disrupt. Their weapons are powerful but slow to recharge." Within weeks, Earth's combined fleet assembled near Mars. 97 ships of various sizes, hastily retrofitted with experimental technology. Captain G found herself assigned as tactical officer on the flagship Resilience, commanded by Admiral Kang, a legendary strategist known for unconventional thinking. "The Keldari expect either surrender or a glorious last stand," Admiral Kang told her officers. "We'll give them neither." When the Keldari advanced toward Earth, the human fleet appeared to scatter in disarray. The aliens, interpreting this as cowardice, pursued eagerly into the trap. Captain G watched the tactical display as human ships utilized Saturn's rings for cover, emerging only to strike before disappearing again. The ice and debris interfered with Keldari targeting systems, while Earth vessels, smaller and more nimble, executed maneuvers the larger alien ships couldn't match. "Pattern Omega," ordered Admiral Kang calmly as the Resilience took a direct hit. Emergency systems engaged as Captain G relayed the order. 5 human ships sacrificed themselves to draw the Keldari flagship into position. The plan worked. The massive alien vessel moved exactly where they wanted it. "Now," said Admiral Kang. Concealed human vessels emerged from hiding places within Saturn's rings, enveloping the Keldari flagship in a specialized disruption field that rendered its weapons inoperable. Rather than destroying the disabled vessel, Admiral Kang opened a communication channel. "This is humanity's response," she stated simply. "We could destroy you, but choose conversation instead. Will you speak with us now?" The Keldari Supreme Commander Nath could not comprehend the situation. "You've disabled our flagship. Why haven't you destroyed it?" Professor Yoon, serving as cultural attaché aboard the Resilience, explained, "Humanity has known conflict throughout our history. We've learned it should be the beginning of understanding, not the end of it." Over the following months, a tentative exchange began. The Keldari, whose entire society was structured around combat prowess, struggled to understand a species that fought fiercely but valued peace. Captain G was assigned to escort a delegation of Keldari officials on Earth. She watched their confusion as they witnessed children playing in parks, artists creating sculptures, and scientists collaborating on research. Your people prepare for battle by creating beauty, asked a Kildare officer named Vel. We fight to protect this, Captain Jai explained, gesturing toward a group of families enjoying a picnic. Our strength comes from what we love, not just what we can destroy. Across the Kildare Confederation, reports of human behavior caused confusion and debate. Some embraced the strange human philosophy, while traditionalists called for complete separation from these dangerous ideas. The Grand Hall of the Kildare Confederation had never hosted non-Kildare before. Admiral Kang led the human delegation, with Captain G and Professor Yoon flanking her as they approached the High Council. Supreme Commander Nath addressed the gathering. We demanded conflict. Humans responded, not just with combat, but with complexity. They fight when necessary and build when possible. The council chamber filled with murmurs as Nath continued. Our species has known only the path of strength through dominance. Humans show strength through diversity of approach. Admiral Kang stepped forward. We propose an alliance, not based on fear, but on mutual growth. When the council hesitated, Captain Joy spoke unexpectedly. During our battle, I targeted your ships to disable, not destroy. Your officer Vel did the same to mine. Perhaps we are not so different in our capacity to choose. Officer Vel, standing among the Kildare guards, confirmed this with a nod. The agreement signed that day established Earth as a neutral meeting ground for all species. The Kildare would learn from humans about art, cooperation, and peace. Humans would learn from the Kildare about discipline, unity, and resolve. As Captain J stood on the observation deck of the Resilience 1 year later, she noticed unusual radiation patterns at the edge of the solar system. New vessels were approaching, neither human nor Kildare. More visitors, Admiral Kang remarked, joining her. Word has spread about the species that responds to threats with both strength and wisdom. Captain G smiled. Should we prepare for conflict or conversation? Admiral Kang's eyes reflected the distant stars. Both. That is the human way.